I forgot to put my microphone on. There we go. Sorry about that. So I finally went through and I found what is all my daughter. There we go. That explains it. There's little stains on my mat here. I went through finally and um, added up or wrote down all the transactions that we made while we were on vacation so that I could see how much we spent. So I figured I would bring that to you guys. I do know that I currently have $2,200 still in the Ally account for travel. There we go. I did transfer, we had $700 left when we got back in like our USAA account that we did not use. But I put that in my USAA savings because my husband needs brakes and tires on his car. So here we go. Let's see if I can do this. So before we even left for vacation, please don't mind my chair. I keep peeking around to make sure I don't have any eight-legged friends coming after me. Anyway, before we even left for vacation, our flights and hotel for 3 people for 4 nights, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yes, 4 nights. And the flights for 3 people was $1,450. That came out a month ago, or a month before we left. Sorry, hold on. There we go. Try not to move so my microphone stays where it needs to. And then we bought Warner Brothers Studio Tour tickets for the making of Harry Potter. And those were $225 US. I think it was 160 or 180 pounds, but the conversion rate is crazy, and it was $225 that they took out. So these are in all kinds of different orders. I tried to kind of color code them a little bit. We got to the airport way too early because we forgot. We knew our end destination was London. However, our first flight was just from Nuremberg to Frankfurt, so it was a domestic flight, and we did not need to be there 3 hours early. So we were there a very long time. So we got snacks for $229. You know what? No, I was gonna say we'll do that at the end. And then everybody wanted something different from somewhere else. So we got 564, 760. Those are all from the airport. And then Tesco Express came out weird. That was our first adventure day in London. That came out for $10. Another airport snacks for $11.78. We had to buy an EU to UK plug adapter, and we did that at the airport. Another airport food for $15.39, $17.33 for food. These were at Frankfurt Airport. My daughter ordered Burger King, but our connecting flight, we had the time wrong for it, and we weren't entirely sure what time it was. So she never received that, and I meant to go through and dispute that because they also wouldn't give her a refund. That was $18.04. My husband got lunch, $18.52. This is for the Shrek gift shop. I don't know why it showed up in all of this, but whatever. $20.01. Drinks. My husband would go to this place. It showed up on my bank as being called the Exotic Food Store. I don't know what that means, but it was $20.86. He went there a couple of times. And then my lunch in Frankfurt was $29.36, and it was not good. I think it made me sick. It tasted good, but it did not feel good. The aquarium gift shop. Why did I put C? Not car. I'm not fixing it. Whatever. $34.73. Our first checked bag, like on our way there, was $41.56. And then our first night there, bro, why are you being such a butt? We got McDonald's because we're like, why the hell not? That was $41.68 for the three of us. And then for our first day out, we needed lunch, so we got Shake Shack, and that was $71.97. Oh my god! I only had French fries and a lemonade because I was still not feeling great. My son and daughter, nope, my son didn't go with us. My husband and daughter had a burger and fries and drinks. So 2 burgers, 3 fries, 3 drinks. $71.97. Oh my god! And then we took a taxi to the area that we explored that day, which was near Big Ben and Westminster and Buckingham Palace. So that taxi was $116.26. No, my bad. That one was the taxi that we took from the airport to the hotel. This one was the first taxi that we took to get to Westminster area. Treats for $8.29. We went to apparently a Tesco. My husband and daughter went exploring a lot more than I did because I did not feel well. $9.16, $9.58 for food, $17.80 for drinks. And then we went to Lidl to get some like hotel food, like stuff we could leave there and snack on and not have to keep going to get stuff every few hours. So we spent $37.15 there. And then there was a Victorian candy place. They had a lot of UK candy, US candy that they were able to get, and just candy from all over. So we ended up spending $104.06. I think it was only like 70 pounds or something. It was crazy. And then another taxi trip. I think this one was to take us back to the hotel that first night, or our first exploration day. We had bought a 3-pack of like attraction tickets, but one of them we didn't realize was all the way across London. So we paid for 3, but only went to the aquarium and a Shrek adventure thing. And then the next day we took the train. So we've got a couple of train things. Went to Lidl, $16.28. Got snacks, $16.80. We went to the Natural History Museum, which was free to get in. However, they had a gift shop. So $27.76 there. I have no idea what this Miniso is, but it said it was in London, so $32.04. That night, my husband and daughter went out to Big Mo's and got dinner. So they spent $51.02. And then Kensington Creperie is where we got breakfast the second day, or I guess lunch, and that was $62.09. And then another taxi because we took the train there, but we were hot and it was hot everywhere, so we took the taxi back to the hotel. Another food, $6.95. The Warner Brothers studio tour. I can't remember what this one was for, but it was $8.22. Our 2 train tickets. Where did my daughter's other train ticket go? Or we had 3 people. Whoops. Did we not pay for someone? Oh, it was on a different card. That's my bad. So for my husband and I to take the train up to Watford from Wembley, it was $11.25. The train there and back, actually. And the bus, because we had to take a bus. So it's all apparently grouped together. TK Maxx, before we headed to Watford to go to the Harry Potter thing, my dress was making me angry and kept blowing up because it was windy that day. So we went into TK Maxx and I found some bike shorts, and my daughter found a skirt. I don't remember what it was, but we bought that at TK Maxx, which is your guys' America's TJ Maxx, same thing. And then the airport food came out for our travel day back, but we're not done with like our exploring. Warner Brothers, this was food. This was our dinner after we did the studio tour. And then this was gift shop 9737, the taxi to the airport from our hotel, because we were not trying to mess with the trains and figure out how the heck to get to Heathrow. We were tired, and we left at like 7:30 in the morning. So parking when we got back to Nuremberg to get our car was $178.95. Warner Brothers, like the gift shops, they had 3 or 4 scattered throughout, was $327.45. Airport food, airport snacks. And then one of the bookstores at Heathrow, my husband got something, $33.41. And then our checked bag for the ride home was $45.45. So I separated everything out by color that I could. All of the green, like the dark green, is food. Yellow is miscellaneous. Cheeses. This orange was just for the checked bags. Purple is like tourist spending. And then this like bluish teal color is for taxis and trains and parking. So, oh my goodness. It's rainy here today, y'all. I don't feel 100%, but I had a spare few minutes. I can't decide if I want to just add it all up or add it up by category. Should we do category? 229. Okay. So for food, we spent $626.67. So miscellaneous, $73.44. All right. We'll do touristy stuff. Touristy things, we spent $880.22. $880.22. Bro, what? Okay. So let's see, we've done green, yellow, purple, checked bags, 41.56. I think the other one was 45.45. Yes. 87.01. $87.01. Taxis is where it's going to be sad. Oh my God. $794.63. And then, was that it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What did I not do? Okay, so there's green, yellow, that's 2, purple, orange, teal. Right. So food, we spent $626.67. For miscellaneous stuff, $73.44. Taxis and trains, and parking, $794.63. Touristy things like paying for tickets and gift shops, $880.22. And then our checked bags totaled $87.01. So, bruh, this vacation cost us about $24.61. That's a 5, Amanda. You even said 61. 97. So we'll say about $2,500 because I still have that $11 and something cent thing, that train ride that my daughter took, that we put on a different card. So, not too terrible. I will, here in just a second, include a couple of pictures. I'll have some, I don't know. I can't decide if I want to post like the ones that have my daughter's face in them, because she's 14, and while she has Snapchat and Instagram and those kind of things, I don't want to post her face without it being approved by her. So I'll post a few of the pictures that I received from my husband, because my phone decided it didn't want to work in London. But yeah, I figured I'd go ahead and let you guys know about how much vacation cost. Oh, shit. Cost more than that. Plus $16.75. To what? Bruh. $24.61.97 plus $16.75. Vacation cost $4,136.97. There we go. I can't wait till these nails fall off. 41.36.97 total. So yeah, it was probably once in my lifetime. I will probably never get back there. So it was worth the $4,000. I won't go during a heat wave if I ever do for somehow get the opportunity to go back, but I'll go in the winter. I'm fine. I'm a cold weather traveler. So that's it for this one. I will see you guys all in the next one. Love you so much.